Have you ever feel regretful after saying something bad while you're in anger? Or maybe in second case you take wrong decisions out of anger and you're supposed to think that I wish I can go back the time and change something. Isn't it? You feel that stuff or not? I'm damn sure that 95% people do feel this stuff. I don't know why it happens. Because we think that anger is something that we do, right? It don't comes automatically. And we want to change this stuff. We want to control over the anger. We want to control over our emotions. And that's the biggest lie that you're telling yourself. You cannot control over your emotions. And believe me, if you start controlling over your emotions, you're on a wrong track. Because neither the emotions and nor the situation, these two things you cannot control this. I'm gonna talk it a little bit later. But first understand this, why anger comes and why it behave like that. Why in anger state people forget that what is wrong or what is right. They say something bad and then later on they realize it's very bad and they feel sorry, they feel apologize and regretful. What we can do, so before the situation it never comes. So first understand this, the reason behind it. See, while in anger state your mind wants to protect you. That's why in anger state it says something bad that you don't know about the stuff. And the reason is that suppose you have to run for a long race and there's a lot of burden on your head. So you are not so much efficient while running, isn't it? But what happens if someone unload that burden from your head? Now your journey becomes quite smooth. The same applies in your anger state. When you're angry, your mind wants to protect you. It sees the situation as a threat. And to getting out of that threat, it wants to protect you. That's why it separates you from your intellect. And now you're not being as a part of your intellect, so don't categorize whether something is good, something is bad, and you say something again and again without thinking it is good and bad, because at that time you're not supposed to think whether it is good or bad. And after a certain period of time, when you again attach with your intellectual power, you think that whatever you said, it's very bad. And the same applies in anger state. So the thing is that how we can control over it, how we can make it into favor. We cannot control it. Remember this situation. And now let's talk about why we cannot control our emotions and why it is very important to not control it. To just just see it as it is, whether it is not or not. See, now let's understand this, that how we can make our any kind of emotions into our favor. You cannot control the emotions, trust me. If someone says, I'm gonna tell you a trick through which you can control your emotions, please go away from that person. Because someone cracks a joke for you and you don't laugh at it, it means you're not enjoying the life, you're not understanding the situations very well. Emotions simply present because to understand the situation very well and to attach with the situation very well. That's why emotion is there now. And after all, it's only one thing that separates us from the robots, the emotions. You cannot trace it, right? So let's take one more step into the emotions, that how wonderful they are. If someone is not laughing at the joke, what it really means, either they don't understand the situations or they don't attach with it. That's all, isn't it? And similarly, if you think that you can control your emotions, it means you are saying that you cannot lay in a situation. But it's not possible. Deep down you know what is going on inside yourself. You feel so much, encapsulated, you feel so much regretful, you feel so much depression. And it's not only the case of anger, it's case of anxiety, depressions. These are also emotions. Okay, that triggers after certain kind of things. And now understand the first concept, the theory, that calls change the bridge. Now change the bridge, what it really means. See, when their situations occur, you see, and it reacts, it creates certain kind of reaction inside yourself. And the reaction triggers the emotions. That's all. Okay, if someone says bad about you, you see it as a bad and you're just going to be angry at a situation. In this scenario, there are situations and there's emotions, right? And you cannot control the emotion, you cannot control the situation. All you can do is just control, or you can say make over your perspective to seeing the things, that how you see the thing, how you see the situations. That's only one thing that you can change. And believe me, by changing that one thing, you can change everything, every aspect of your life. Trust me. Do you know why? Because changing your perspective simply means you're going to enhance your lifestyle. Now you understand the power that being in misery state or being in blissful state is all in this. Either you can create misery out of it, or either you can create blissfulness out of it. It's all in your hand, right? So how we can do this? We understand situation that we cannot control the situation, we cannot control the feelings, emotions. All we can do is just control the perspective, that how we see the things. So for that, it's not very easy to change your perspective within a couple of days. Yeah, might of you have lives in say 2% of category, they can understand it very well, but not all the peoples, because it's a result over 5 to 10 years of your practice that you are being in that perspective. So changing that, it's not quite easy, but yeah, you can do the stuff if you really want to make your life blissful. Number one step is that I'm not telling you universal law. You have find your all figures always that how you can change your perspective. And a small example that how you can trace your perspective is going well is simply that you are not irritated by small things, right? You're not getting angry, and you're not saying something bad in angry, because in anger state you're still conscious. Your consciousness don't go with the separation of the intellect. You're still conscious, right? So for that, make sure that you improve your environment. That's very important. Yes, your environment plays a huge role in changing of your perspective. Just look at it in rich people and in poor people. You'll find out in this category when the child grows. So the rich child don't fear about losing something, don't fear about trying something, but the middle one is so much fearful because the surrounding impacts, right? Not only in this case, when you're doing job in big finance company or in big corporate company, you'll find that your environment is quite well, but when you're doing that job in normal people's, you feel it's sucking for you. If you really want to create higher, if you really want to achieve higher, it sucks for you. So simple mean is that surrounding matters the most, and for improving your surrounding, suppose if there's not a lot of great people around you, so make sure that you do these two things. First one, start finding the great peoples. Second thing is that you need to understand reading books or seeing the movie. Movie is not kind of entertainment movie, but informative movie, right? Because it also gives a lot of perspective of the lifestyle, peoples, and it's grateful to enhance your perspective. Okay, so that's first step. Now second step is that make your zone. Yes, if you are not making your zone, if you're not into your zone, suppose in my zone I just sit in front of a laptop for a long period of hours, it makes me happy, it makes me feels great because I do something great. Make yourself realize you're doing something great throughout the day. That's all. These two things are enough to change your perspective after 3 or 4 months. And when you change your perspective to seeing the situations, you don't need to control your emotions. Your emotions already always there. Suppose if you think that something is bad for you and it's gonna harm you, so either you can fearful about it or you can angry about it. But if you realize yourself, it is not that much harmful for me, I can do something for it to make it easy. So now your emotions towards fearful too starts improving. It starts improving. In that case applies in all sectors of life. So that's it for today. Let me summarize your small steps. Throughout the situation, you cannot control any kind of emotion, not any kind of situations. That's the law. And the thing is that in between these two, there is a bridge that's called perspective. If you change that bridge, you can change any aspect of your life. And for changing that, you need to change your surroundings. Surrounding matters the most. That's a crucial factor that plays a huge role in your lifestyles. If there is a lot of great people around you, make sure that you are reading the books, or maybe you're watching movies, not kind of entertainment movies, but kind of informative movies. Because movie gives you a lot of perspective to changing situation, to seeing the things as it is, right? And second more important thing is that you're in your zone, where you're telling yourself you're doing something great, right? Not in terms of your fiction, but in terms of reality. You're doing something great, and in that zone you're lying for about 4 to 8 hours continuously of focus time, because that enhances your ability to see the situation very well. And when you're able to see the situation very well, and now your perspective starts improving. And when it does, you don't need to control over you any kind of emotions. It always plays a grateful, and that makes you a great human being. That's it for today. Meet you next one. Stay healthy, stay happy.